just a conversation about actual football.
Here's the thing: if this happened mid-season, if Tiger flipped the car, it'd be like, "Yo, Tiger flipped the car, cool, haha."
Let's talk about Bryce Young.
Yeah, exactly.
But hey, guess what? Tiger gets a spotlight. It's the off season, so
No, I know.
congratulations.
Tiger really knows how to. He knows when to crash a car. It's
Bro,
always spring or summer.
Tiger Woods is such an attention whore. Did you not see him after he flipped his car? He's like, "Look at me, ugh, God, I did it. It's me. Yeah, it's me, Tiger.
Yeah, no, it's me. Oh, yep, autograph. Yep,
It's me."
do you know who I am?
That's a shame, but no, because throughout the off season, we're gonna have conversations about certain teams and expectations for the season and what they got going. Like, God, we were doing the road to Super Bowl, but then I realized like those are like four separate topics for four separate teams that could all be like, depending on what's going on with them, it just might not be the right time to even talk about said team and said division. But there's a few teams that in the future I want to talk about, like, how good we think the Giants can be, or if they're how much of a battle there is in the AFC West, or if the Bills are going to take back the East, or how screwed the Bucks are. But today I want to ask you about the Eagles Super Bowl window and if there's any room left.
There is room left.
Okay. Moving on. No, sorry.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think we just end it right there. But go ahead.
It gets slimmer if they lose AJ Brown.
Well,
yeah. And it's basically shut if this new OC is any shade similar to Kevin Petula.
And I keep forgetting how shitty their OC was last year.
Like to have the season that the Eagles had, to have the year that Saquon had, and then to basically be rendered useless. Saquon was healthy all last year.
Yep.
Ultra lackluster season from him. Lackluster just in every phase of that football team. The defense wasn't even that great. They were pretty good. But yeah, if they can't figure out their offense this year, then their window is completely closed. But I'd say, 2 years max if all goes well.
2 years max if all goes well. Yeah, see, because I'm looking at it's
with this team.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's the Super
Bowl.
You got
Smitty window. Getting older, and Smitty's still kind of tied up a little bit.
I mean, if you trade AJ Brown, once you fill that role, you're essentially reloading and becoming a different team.
Yeah.
But I mean, you got to look at a couple of things. Like, I think, like you said, I think their offense can be lethal. They, the right OC comes in there. You got Saquon.
They proved it.
You have Jalen Hurts, who, I mean, if you even look at Jalen Hurts both years, Super Bowl year and this year, there were so many games where it's like, not even on like a game manager or like whatever, or system QB level, but he just didn't have to do much. But anything he did wasn't bad.
Yeah, it wasn't like Jalen Hurts is putting the ball in trouble every game and they're playing from behind all game and shit like that. It was just low scoring, tight games that the Eagles came out on top for some of them.
With a nasty defense and a 2,000-yard rusher.
Yeah. I mean, more so last year.
Yeah,
like
the Super Bowl year. Or you're saying...
No.
Oh, okay. No. Post-Super Bowl.
Yeah, post-Super Bowl, where it's just like... I mean, yeah, like Jalen did his thing the Super Bowl year. He showed up. But yeah, like you said, he wasn't doing anything bad. And yeah, even last year, like, it wasn't anything bad. Saquon literally had less than half of the yards that he had the year before. And when your offense was kind of fully built around that, to not stick with a similar game plan was shocking.
But, they could have, you could have Jalen, you could have Saquon, you could have Devontae Smith, you could have AJ Brown. Maybe they could get creative with like with the Hollywood signing. I don't know. I mean, it's cool. I mean, it's kind of like a less talented Devontae.
A lot less.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, at least at this stage in his career, from what we've seen from him. But I mean, and then I believe, AJ Dillon is who they signed as their backup
Yeah.
running back. So having AJ Dillon back there with Saquon, I mean, that's a great fucking running back too. They can do a lot with that offense. The defense, they lost. I mean, they lost Jalen Phillips, they lost N'Kobe Dean, they lost Reed Blankenship.
Yeah.
So they'll have to be able to fill some type of holes. They got they were able to sign Tariq Woolen, who apparently
was not a big factor in.
We released a
Super
short. We had a short come out that we were talking about how Seattle wouldn't repeat, and we said they lost some key players. Tariq Woolen, Kenneth Walker, Boye Mafe, whatever it is.
Whatever his name is.
Boye Mafe, and a lot of comments with these guys weren't key players. They weren't important. Tariq Woolen, Kenneth Walker, Boye Mafe, Kobe Bryant.
Not important.
all the key player or all the players that Seattle lost. Just the starters that Seattle lost.
Yeah.
Not key players. The Super Bowl MVP. Not a key player.
Not important.
Not a key player. Good. Yeah. Hey. Good job, Seahawks fans.
They have now reached pompous status.
And then you got to look at who they're facing. And maybe this is a conversation to have in the future. Dallas is weirdly still here.
Dallas is there.
If they figure out their running back situation, if Dak doesn't, I don't know, pull Dak shit.
Yeah.
You got, and if those two boys stay healthy, if you got Pickens and CD out there,
that's the best receiver duo in the league.
Yeah, I mean, and their defense was horrible.
Yeah,
so
it really was.
I guess that's the bigger nail in the coffin. But if you got Dallas up there, that and they're causing problems with Philly, even if they split 1-1, or even if the Giants are giving people trouble next season. You essentially have two teams in the Giants and Washington who are trying to be as good as they fucking can. You got Dallas, who are always going to think they're Super Bowl contenders. Philly, I don't know. It's not. I don't think it's as sweet as people think it could possibly be next year.
No, at least in the division, there's a shit ton of comp. Philly to me is kind of their own biggest enemy. Philly at their best, Philly, when they won 2 years ago, them getting to where they were was not flukish. It wasn't they had an easy schedule or they had this. They beat the brakes off a lot of teams convincingly. They fucked teams up.
Yeah.
So it's they don't have to get help. They don't have to just get by at full strength. If they have full strength and all fucking and everything firing, they can beat most teams. It's just, I don't know if they'll get back to that point. I doubt it, honestly.
They got a couple other opponents. The Rams, Seahawks, Chicago, who knows what they'll look like. The Niners, we're still not sure exactly how they'll look. It'll be interesting. They definitely, like we said in the beginning, they have to keep AJ Brown. And
I think so. I think they will.
If they don't, I don't know. You pretty much have to count them out. If they trade for AJ Brown post-draft, unless it's draft night, fucking round 1 pick, I don't see what.
Yeah.
I don't see what trading for AJ Brown until after next year.
That fucks up, their entire passing game, and then it just allows teams to attack the run game, and then they're kind of screwed from there. AJ Brown's a threat. He's a real legitimate threat. I know Smitty's good, but Smitty's not imposing.
No.
By any means.
No. Fuck.
AJ Brown's an actual threat. So the way that the Eagles talk about AJ Brown, they talk about him like he's scum, he's the issue with this team. He's
definitely a diva.
Of course he's a diva, but I'd rather my diva look like AJ Brown than Terry McLaurin.
Wow.
So,
yeah. Well, also, it's like that's the thing. It's like they won a Super Bowl off of being like, and he was being a diva that year, reading on the
being a
sidelines,
big diva, bro.
like it was a
They're
problem.
like, yeah, we don't need all that. Thanks for the Super Bowl, but we don't need that. He's part of the fucking reason, asshole.
But it's like when that was happening, and when the Super Bowl was fine, when it was happening last year, it was like, is he getting traded? Here we
Exactly.
go.
And then in all actuality, it was the Eagles' fault, not AJ Brown at all.
Yeah, and I think there's only two moments where AJ Brown should be traded: after next year, or if they start like 1-5 and they're like,
Yeah.
fuck, dude.
Got the team.
Let's send AJ to a contender because we're not winning shit this year. But yeah, I'd probably agree. 2 years.
1-5.
I'd agree. You said what?
Y'all started 1-5, missed the playoffs.
That's because this fucking kicker named Tyler missed a fucking kick. All right.
No.
Yeah.
That's why you guys started 1-5.
No, that's why we missed the playoffs.
No, you guys missed the playoffs because you started 1-5.
No. We had a very tough road to the playoffs because we started 1-5.
Y'all were also in it. Y'all were also in it against the Steelers week 18.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. There should not have been a close game with the Steelers in week 18 with the season on the line.
It's not my fault Shador Brady decided to beat Pittsburgh the week before to give us a fucking chance. I'm sorry. It's not my fault.
Y'all did not. Yeah, at that point, y'all did not deserve a chance.
Hold on. We didn't deserve a chance to beat to play against to beat. So basically, what you're saying is the team that just lost to Cleveland didn't deserve a chance to lose their opportunity to go to the playoffs.
They definitely did. Neither of you guys deserved to be in that position.
Nobody from the North deserved it. But I mean, if you want to look at just the fucking grand scheme of things, we spent the year with Cooper Rush, Tyler Huntley, half of Lamar, and still had a chance. They had Aaron freaking Rodgers
all year,
who statistically had one of his worst years ever. So you know what? Fuck them. Yeah. Fuck the Steelers.
Also, Tyler Loop was good for you guys all year. It's not as...
I'm not going to agree with that at all. There were moments that he was shaky and I was worried.
Okay.
He scared me. It was cool seeing him warm up from 70, but I need to see him drill a consistent 40. Please. Because I don't know. Like, here's the thing. Like, this is gonna be historic one day. Like, real deep in the back of an encyclopedia or whatever the fuck. Probably not an encyclopedia. Wouldn't make any sense to be in there. There was a time.
Football Almanac.
Where the Ravens, because of their kicker and their offense, basically just had to get to the 50 if they wanted to walk off the field with points.
That's a little much, but sure.
It's a little much?
The 50? He's kicking 67s out there?
I said essentially get to the 50. Okay, if you get to the 50, you can run a draw for 2 more yards and make it a 65.
Sure.
Yeah, Tucker's drilling a 65 fucking yarder. He is.
Tucker hit 166 yarder.
He drilled a 66 inside. Most of these motherfuckers are drilling with wind.
I agree, but one time.
That's the only time he had to, and that wasn't even the Lamar era. We know. I'm not even.
Freaky was there.
Yes, it was. You're right. I'm thinking about Detroit's. I'm thinking about Tucker had another Detroit one.
He did.
The 65? What did he hit? Yes, he did. He hit a...
It was not 65 because Matt Prater's record was 64. Tuck beat it by 2 at 66.
Look.
And then Brody on the Jags hit 67 this year.
Look. He broke the previous record. He hit 61 in Detroit in 2013. There we go.
Okay.
Whatever. It was a fucking 60 banger. Because he can hit those. So yeah, no, get on our side of the field and we could leave the field goal points.
Yes.
Now we don't have that.
Gotta get to the 35.
We were doing that with Mark Ingram and fucking Willie Snead, and then with Odell and fucking whoever. It didn't matter.
Zay better shut the y'all no. Zay better fucking get in line or go somewhere else because the teams and the receivers y'all have had, no one gets paid. You're gonna get paid.
But yeah, I guess we got to Baltimore somehow from talking about Philly, but I'll give them 2 more years. That's their Super Bowl window.
Yeah.
I'll agree with you. 2 years, and that's it. Um, it's Jeopardy time.